Chapter 30. The Wolf's Invitation. Greyfard had not fully awakened yet. Morning fog rested low over the streets, curling slowly between stone houses and wooden balconies. Merchants had not yet opened their stalls, and the usual noise of the marketplace had not begun. Only a few early footsteps echoed through the town. One of them belonged to Alex. He moved quietly along the narrow street, the hood of his cloak pulled low over his head. He had left Seraphine's residence before sunrise, without informing either of his teachers. Not because he wanted to hide something, but because he knew they would ask questions. And right now, he wanted to observe something for himself. Alex slowed his pace as the street widened into a small plaza. This part of Greyfard had a different atmosphere. The buildings were older, stone structures with faded banners that hinted at the town's former status. Somewhere beyond these streets stood the place people whispered about, the Royal Arena of Greyfard. Alex stopped beside a wooden post and leaned against it casually. To anyone passing by, he looked like another traveler killing time. But his eyes were working, watching, listening. Rumors had been circulating across the town for 2 days. Not loudly, never openly, but quietly. The kind of rumors that moved through taverns, merchants, and wandering fighters. A private selection tournament, held by Lady Lyssara Greyfard. Alex had come to see if those rumors had weight. Minutes passed. The plaza remained quiet. Then, he felt something. Not sound, not movement, presence. Alex straightened slightly. Someone had entered the plaza. His eyes shifted subtly. A woman walked across the stone path. Her movements were calm, graceful, but something about her presence made the air feel different. Alex immediately noticed it. Her aura. It flowed in a way he had rarely seen before. Not aggressive, not restrained, but controlled with frightening precision. Alex remained still, pretending to examine a merchant stall nearby. But his attention was fully locked on the woman. She moved through the plaza without hesitation. Then she stopped. 2 figures approached her from the side street. Both wore cloaks. Both kept their heads low. The woman reached into a small pouch at her side. Alex's eyes sharpened. She handed each of them something. A mask. Simple, animal-shaped. The 2 figures quickly took the masks and hid them beneath their cloaks. Then they left immediately, walking in opposite directions. The woman remained standing for a moment. Then she turned and began walking away. Alex's curiosity sharpened. That exchange had been too deliberate, too quiet, too organized. He waited a few seconds. Then he began walking. Not quickly, not carelessly, just enough distance to follow her path. The woman moved through several streets without looking back. Eventually, she turned into a narrow alley. Stone walls rose on both sides. The passage was quiet. Alex slowed. He stepped into the alley and immediately stopped. The woman stood in front of him. She had turned around. Now, they faced each other. Alex had not even heard her footsteps stop. For a moment, neither of them spoke. The woman studied him calmly. Then she smiled faintly. The woman spoke first. The woman asked Alex, "You want to join the tournament?" It was not a question. Alex didn't pretend. Alex nodded once. Alex replied, "Yes." The woman observed him for another moment. Her gaze was sharp, not suspicious, evaluating. Then she reached into the pouch at her waist again. She pulled something out. A mask. She extended it toward him. Alex took it. The mask was carved in the shape of a wolf's face. White surface, sharp lines, narrow eyes. It looked both elegant and predatory. Alex examined it briefly. Then he looked back at the woman. Alex asked, "A disguise?" The woman shook her head slightly. The woman replied calmly, "More than that." She continued speaking. The woman explained, "The mask hides your identity." Then she added, "And it also serves as your entry." Alex frowned slightly. Alex asked, "Entry?" The woman nodded. The woman answered, "Yes." She gestured toward the mask. The woman said, "Only those who possess a mask will be allowed inside Lady Lyssara's tournament." Alex turned the mask in his hand. Alex asked another question. Alex said, "Why the secrecy?" The woman smiled slightly. The woman replied, "Because Lady Lyssara has particular tastes." Alex waited. The woman continued. The woman said, "She enjoys games. Her eyes sharpened slightly. The woman finished the explanation. The woman said, and she prefers not to reveal her contestants to her enemies too early. Alex understood immediately. Greyfard's political factions. Captain Valor, Selim, Lyssara. None of them would want their candidates revealed before the competition. Alex looked back at the mask. Then he asked, when? The woman answered without hesitation. The woman said, 3 days. She continued. The woman explained, 3 days from now, the masked contestants will gather. Alex asked, where? The woman replied, Greyfard Royal Arena. She paused briefly. Then she clarified. The woman said, the arena belongs to Lady Lyssara. It stands inside her private territory, hidden and untouched by the other factions. Alex looked at her carefully. The woman stepped back slightly. Their conversation had clearly ended. Before leaving, she spoke one final time. The woman said quietly, bring the mask. She gestured toward the wolf mask in Alex's hand. The woman finished her sentence. Without it, you do not exist in this tournament. Then she turned and walked away. Her footsteps faded quickly through the narrow streets. Alex remained standing in the alley. The wolf mask rested in his palm. For a moment, he simply stared at it. Then he slowly placed it inside his cloak. 3 days. The Royal Arena. Lyssara's selection. Alex exhaled slowly. The death game had not begun, but he had just taken the first real step toward it. And somewhere inside Greyfard, Lady Lyssara Greyfard sat quietly within her estate. A servant approached her and bowed. Another mask has been taken. Lyssara's eyes lifted slightly. A faint smile appeared on her lips. She spoke softly. Lyssara said, good. Then she added, let the wolves gather. Far away, in the quiet alley where Alex stood, the game had already begun.